In summary, the design thinking process principles foster a human-centered approach to learning. And one of the tools for design thinking process that I used today and shared was the question, how might we? I encourage you to learn more about design thinking by either reading his book, which is The Change by Design, or taking advantage of the free resources on his website, which has the toolkit Design Thinking for Educator. And to address the design thinking process, I shared three applications how we were able to address the how might we challenges. The Blackboard Collaborate Ultra to address making things more engaging online, Padlet to make it more interactive, which is a virtual vision board, and VoiceThread, which is making our responses and feedback more responsive. Last, I like to pose this question to us as public health professionals is how might we? How might we use design thinking for public health? And this is my call to action for you. How can we use design thinking to transform our organization and inspire intervention? My call to action is that we examine design thinking for teaching, learning, and research. I propose a book club or a journal club, and I would like to use this opportunity that we learn about design thinking by reading the book Change by Design and also taking advantage of the free resource toolkit that the book club date is scheduled for January 9th at 1 p.m., which is right before a faculty meeting at 2. During this time, I like to have us discuss some of the tools that you may want to use for the spring semester. Now, we have about a month and a half to read this book, and I think that's plenty of time for you to engage in the design thinking process and to maybe use one tool from his toolkit. And then the second book club date is going to be April 10th at 1 p.m. And at that point, it's an opportunity for us to revisit how did those design thinking activity work? How might you add another one? What worked, what didn't? And what would you add to your class, work, or research? And if the group is really interested in keeping the book club going, we could read a second book. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this lecture on design thinking for online education. Thanks.